Ringers. Okay, I don't have any time to make a good video this week, but I thought just for laughs that we would do a walk around of every car in the yard, unedited, I think, more or less, and just let's look at, I don't even know how many cars I have. We should probably find out. It's probably, I'm guessing, north of 50. So, where should we start? We'll start right here. Alright, well, I think we should probably start with this, because everybody knows this one. So if this video is going to work, these need to be about, what, 40 seconds per car? Really?
How long is your video, an hour?
No, I want it to be like half an hour. So we get about 30-40 seconds per car.
I thought you were saying this is supposed to be unedited.
Huh? Yeah, keep it rolling. This is 1949 Fraser that I drive every day. It's a nice old junker. I bought this car, I think I bought it in 2016, 15 maybe, and fixed it in 16. So, there we go. Car number one. Alright, what year is this Dodge truck? Car number two, Dodge truck of some kind of time in the late 80s.
I thought it was a 91.
No, it's 80 something.
Like
88 or 9, yeah.
Look at that classic 80s paint.
Yeah, classic 80s Dodge paint peeling off.
Sweet door.
At what point is it ugly peeling paint and becomes patina like the roof?
Yeah, right?
There is a transition.
This is the car we did the Bondo door repair on. Still holding in there, pretty good. Hey, crankers? Okay, enough on that car.
Are those elixirs?
What?
Those sweet running boards?
Oh yeah. This one fell off when I was driving around one day. I had to throw it in the back. I think it's still there.
Somewhere.
Complete with 74 Monaco hubcaps, of course. Next machine, 1961 Plymouth Belvedere that I bought. What year did I buy this? 1991. So,
interesting fact, this car has been to Montreal with you.
That's right. Since I'm in Montreal, this car I actually took to Montreal in 1992 with Andy and his Fairlane, and I took this thing and we drove it all the way to Prince Edward Island and back. That was what, that month, 7,000 miles in this thing?
Yeah, it's a long way, whatever that is, to Cape Breton Island and back.
So, you know, fairly intact car. No plans really to use it much anymore, but there it is. Car number three, because we're here. Car number three is a Renault 5, or Renault Le Car, as they're called in North America. So, yeah, I think it's an 82 Renault Sank. No plans for this car. I just bought it because Bruce wanted to sell it. Cheers, buddy.
This car pretty bad.
Oh yeah, which one? Oh yeah. All right. Well, that one might be going for somebody then. She'll have to fight Steven for it. Hey, Franker Franks. Well, let's keep going. Car number 5. Well, let's open the hood and show off the crummy old 400. Greasy old 400 cubic inch. Still runs great. 1972 Newport Royal, the bottom base Newport, no radio, very cheap model. I bought this car in 2002, I believe, and been driving it ever since.
Interesting fact, this car was what, special ordered by our grandfathers.
Yeah, that's right. This was a
girlfriend.
That's right. This was owned by the daughter of the woman that owned my '67 Fury, which we will see in 33 minutes or whatever.
Or 33 cars.
Yeah. So how many cars is that? 5? Car number 6 today, for no reason, is the 1951 Packard. I forget what model it is. 200, 400, something like that.
I think Dave was saying 200.
200. Now that makes sense. Straight 8, base car, straight 8. What do they call it? Ultramatic, and engine's still in there. Never tried getting it running. Okay, car number 7. 1951 Hudson Pacemaker.
Starting to get grown.
Yeah, it's getting a little grown in. We'll have to tidy this up. This is a really nice original paint on the car, and yeah, just a nice. I have a decent one which we'll see in 27 minutes or whatever, but this is very complete, but no engine. Car number 8, 1957 Studebaker Champion 4-door sedan. Not a particularly nice example of anything really, but fairly complete. And you know, engine's there, engine's garbage, the rods are pounded out of it. I was going to get it running. I actually shot a will it run video for this, and then when the rods went clank clank clank, I stopped working on it. So anyway, that's 8. Car number 8. Car number 9, 1951 Kaiser Special. The only thing that recommends this car is it is one of a tiny number that were made in Canada. It has a T in the serial number and not much else. I think they made less than 1,000 in Canada, and as far as we know, there's 2 or 3 left. And that and $3 will get you a coffee. What's this? Number 9 or 10? Somebody's got to keep track. Is a 1952 Nash. This is actually a nice car if it weren't so poor. This is a Ambassador Custom, top of the line model, tinted glass, engines in it, fairly complete, but an old wreck, bad splice job on the fender, you know, pretty poorly repaired car. Just needed it to have a Nash for the collection. So we'll call that 9.
Yeah.
Number 9, number 10. And it's another 1961 Belvedere. This is a 2-door hardtop. I got this car last year. It's pretty poor. It's pretty poor. It's not as bad as it was, but it is
poor.
It's still more or less overwhelmingly poor. So we have plans for this, which of course are top secret. May or may not involve splicing it. Car number 11, 1950 Dodge 4-door sedan. I think it's a special deluxe. Nothing too special, I guess, nor particularly deluxe. But it does have the engine in it, and it is largely complete. It's just that this car and $3 will get you a coffee. So it's going to sit there. It's just cool to have. And there she is. Sorry, that was 11?
Yeah.
Car number 12, one of the first cars we made videos of on our channel.
Is this the first will it run?
No, but it's
body off.
this is the number 4, I think. This is the chassis from the 57 Regent with a 58 Plymouth Savoy 2-door hardtop body on it. This car does run and drive, and I do have plans to restore it, and it will be in the next 3 cars that we do, just not sure where. So if you guys like this kind of forward look Plymouth, don't worry, we're not going to run out of this stuff. That 11? Let's call this 12.
No, that was 12.
Car number 13, a 1958 Dodge Regent. It's a Canadian version of a Plymouth Savoy. Same trim level. It's a spring special, according to Dean, because it has the extra trim on the side above the front wheel arch. It has the very rare 4-barrel intake on the 318 poly, and other than that, it's kind of poo. So this would be car number 13, a 1956 Plymouth Savoy, but seems to have Belvedere trim on it. Anyway, a very, it's actually pretty good. This car could be saved. It's a 270 poly, and does run and drive. It's a 2-speed Power Flight automatic, and a pretty cool car. Just, not a lot of value to these, so we're not going to invest 1,000 hours in putting that together, but not impossible. Car number 15 is, I believe, a 1947 Kaiser, very early Kaiser. Has still all the separate letters on the hood. That's how you can tell. That's how you can tell somebody's a Kaiser nerd if they know that. It has also a Monaco hubcap on it, so something's up there. It's blue, it's tired, it came from the Stan Reynolds collection. It's just, I it's parts for the Fraser or ambitious ice racer project, perhaps. So, car number 16 is a 1947 Chrysler. What model is this? It's a Chrysler Royal, of course. It's a Royal, like the Newport is a Royal. So this is the Chrysler four-door sedan, big six-cylinder engine.
So this is when Royal meant something.
Well, no, it was the cheap model then too, I think.
Oh, wow.
But still, a lot more posh than a Plymouth or Dodge. And yeah, there we go. Get a nice shot of her. We have videos of most of these cars on the channel if you guys want to check them out. I do love these. There's a coupe that come up for sale, and I might have to waste my money, and we'll see. Anyway, really cool car. Is that 16?
Yeah.
Car number 17, 1958 Dodge Mayfair two-door hardtop. It's very, very rotten. There's a better video of it on the channel, but you know, it's a fixer-upper, basically. Not too many made, not too many left, but also exceedingly poor overall. 17, let's call this 18, is Nash Metropolitan, presumably late 50s. I think it's about a 57, 8, 9, somewhere in there. Car number 19 is a 1951 Chevy Bel Air two-door hardtop. I really do like this car. There's a series of us putting this car back together on the channel. Yeah, so car number 19, 51 Bel Air, running, driving car. 235 with 3 on the floor currently, and some greasy old Craggers. Car number 20 is a Packard Clipper, 1953 Packard Clipper, star of the Straight 8 Showdown from last year. This was Dean's race-winning Chariot. Maybe we could pull that out of the way there.
With a hood ornament now.
Yeah, with hood ornament, donated very kindly. So, lovely. 53 Packard, very poor condition, not worth restoring, but does run and drive. What was that? Was 20? This is 21. Car number 21 is a 1957 Plymouth Plaza four-door sedan. This is a 6-cylinder car with a 3-speed column shift. Also a car that we did a series on. So, 57 Plaza, bottom of the line model, bought from a wrecking yard, and yeah, just kind of mostly there, but not really, you know, not really too special. So, car number 22. Car number 22 is a 1960 Ford F-250. This is a 223 6-cylinder and a 4 on the floor, or 3 plus a granny, and nice side mount spare. This car will be getting built here reasonably soon.
What's the history of this car?
This car came with the place. When I bought this farm 20 years ago, this was in the barn. So I've left it pretty much untouched, and I would like to leave it untouched, but put it back together to be driven. So that's vehicle number 22, 1960 F-250. Vehicle number 23 is the Chrysler Windsor. Wasn't this a Windsor that we pulled out last year? 1959, no engine, but 4-door, and lots of good parts on the car. Not necessarily a restorable or worth restoring car, but an interesting car, and happy to have it here. And car number 24, 1950 Dodge Sedan again. Very similar to the one we looked at earlier, except not nearly as bad. We got this car running earlier this year, and now it needs the transmission fixed, but it's probably a savable car. Alright, not much to report on this guy. I mean, yeah, not as bad as some of them. So, car number 25, one of my personal faves, the 1959 Biscayne, another Will It Run project car from a few years ago. Very nice, complete car, but, you know, rusty. So, no clear plan for this yet. Nevertheless, nice, complete car that we'll just see what happens if Tom doesn't steal all the parts for his 60. Is this 26?
26.
This is car number 26 is a 1957 Dodge that we bought about 6 months ago. It's a Dodge Mayfair. It's the equivalent in Canada of the American Plymouth Belvedere. So some interesting trim and whatnot on it. Just a nice car for the lot here. Car number 27, 1950 Plymouth P19 two-door sedan with the fastback roofline. Running driving car. Pretty far gone, but still fun to put it around the yard.
This car come from the old neighbor there?
Yeah, this car came from my neighbor about 20 years ago when I moved here. It was one of the first cars I bought. So got it running that summer, and kind of probably the first will it run car before I had a YouTube channel. 28, car number 28, of course, the runner-up straight 8 showdown car, 1950 Buick. This is a Riviera hardtop. Very nice car that I could very easily be convinced to put back together. Running driving car. Obviously the engine is very far gone, but it does move the car around. Car number 29 is another car that we did a series on. 1950 Chevrolet Fleetline Deluxe. 4-door torpedo back. A running driving car with a 216 and a 3 on the tree. I do like these fastback models. Is that 29?
29.
Okay. Another odd one is car number 30, 1959 Dodge Viscount, Canada only car. This was the equivalent of the Plymouth Fury in Canada, and yeah, there's kind of a trimmed up Plymouth Fury with a different front end on it. This is a 4-door sedan and has a seized 318 pulley in it, and that's about all you can say about it. Is that 30?
That's 30.
Okay, we'll be right back with some more. I don't know if we're calling this a car. This is the remains of the chassis from the 1960 Fury that we rebuilt. So it's not really, do we count that? I don't think so. We don't count this front clip either. That's 1950 Plymouth. So car number 31, we're going to call the 1970-ish, 71 Citroen DS21 Safari parts car. Can't really see it very well. Car number 32, another DS Safari. This is an earlier one, 67, and a project, savable, but a little burnt out on Citroen projects right now, as you might imagine.
Citroen project.
Speaking of nightmares, car number 33 and 34 are both identical Citroen CX 2500 diesel 5-speeds. Probably pretty rare car. Huge project, just a big pile of rusty bullshit. So that's 34. Car number 35 is our flagship 72 Fury that has been off the road for a few years. It's just gotten too leaky and too rotten.
It's featured on
Yeah.
Cold Start.
This is our cold
a
start.
Pretty,
It would
popular
probably
car.
cold start if we got going at it. And behind it is car number 36, which is a 1957 Dodge Regent 2-door hardtop. This will be a donor to build one of my coupes. And 37 is a nearly identical 57 Dodge Regent 2-door hardtop donor car, also meant to be put together. So that's 36 and 37. Car number 38 is the 1960 Fury parts car. Yeah, well, we've seen this. Parts cars, not particularly interesting, but there it is. All right, automobile number 39 is a 1948 Kaiser from the same collection as the 47. It is a pretty solid body, but all the glass is smashed out and it's just a parts car.
Are those golf clubs original to the car?
They are factory. It's the golfer. Kaiser would have probably done it. They would have had a golf package. What did we say? 30 what?
That was 39, I think.
39. Car number 40 is a 41.
Too bad we couldn't have made it. Do that and make that 40. Then this car
Too
number
late.
41,
One take.
Car number
One take.
41 could be the 40.
It's car number 40 is the 41 Plymouth 2-door sedan. This is parts for my 4-door, which you wouldn't usually see, but this thing is pretty far gone. Car number 41 is actually a 66 Chrysler Windsor, and people correctly pointed out that this is the equivalent of the American Newport, not the 300. Yeah, so we did a little review of that last week. Not gonna do it again. That's 41. Car number 42. Car number 42. Citroen DS 1971 D Special, 4-speed stick shift car. Parts really for the car we just finished.
Very good parts.
Good parts car, but not much else. That's car number 43 and 44 are both Citroen Sm parts cars, or what we would call ambitious ice racer projects.
I mean, how ambitious are we?
I mean, we're pretty ambitious, more ambitious than I am, I would say. And I'm pretty ambitious, and that's just over the line. This is car number 45. It's a Volvo. Okay, next.
Your other Volvo is in here.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. I have a Volvo, what is that, an S90? It's not here. It's still at the frame shop. Boom. Hey, there we go. Oh, we'll do the Hudson. Okay, there we are. Car number 46, also a Hudson Pacemaker. I believe 1952. Could be 51, but I think it's 52. Not much difference. This is a very nice savable car that we're going to build. That's why it's inside with the not junk. Look forward to putting this together, possibly as a summer series challenge car. We didn't have time this year with the Citroen. Car number 47, also a Kaiser, 1951. You know what? I think this Hudson was the oldest Will It Run video I have on the channel. I think it's number 2. This Hudson, or whatever this is, Kaiser 1951 special. Nice original car, not too terribly rotten, actually pretty solid, and original paint, motor stuck. Somebody took it apart years ago and, you know, realized that cars are hard, and then they left it, so I ended up with it. And that's what we know about that. That's a very nice savable car I'd like to put together. Car number 48 is our 1941 Plymouth. Of course, there is a series on this car as well, and we would welcome anybody to go check that stuff out, because, you know, why not? Yeah, beautiful running, driving, largely original car that we are definitely going to put together. And car number 49, of course, is our 1960 Plymouth Fury project, which I will be starting back on as soon as I'm back home, and look forward to finishing that up over the winter so that we can take it out and drive it. That's a fun one. Really happy with how that's going. Car number 50. Car number 50 is a 1973 Citroen Sm. Also a definitely one that we're going to finish, and it's a very nice, easy touch-up job. Not really. Anyway, one of my favorite cars, very much because of the amazing original interior in black. Lovely car, very nice. And more Citroen behind the wall. Here's a car that we've never seen on the channel because I bought it before I had the channel, and because it's dismantled.
Seen enough.
This is my own 1971 D Special. Yeah, this is fully stripped down for rust repair, and that's where it sits. I got this car about 13 years ago, and yeah, so it's not finished yet. What did that get us to? That's 51. Let's go next door. All right, car number 52, some of us have never seen. This is a 1959 Plymouth Fury, because we like that kind of thing. This is part of the having all the forward look hardtop Plymouths idea that I have. So this is a very, very nice original paint untouched car, and of course there's a bit of a story to it that we just don't have time for in this video. And never fear, this car will be getting a full feature as soon as I have time to plate it and put it on the road. It needs very, very little. Car 53 is the Model T, and I actually just fired this up a couple days ago, and still running good. So 53, we're looking forward to putting this on the road as an unrestored drivable car. And of course we will, you guys may have noticed that this YouTube channel is not going to run out of stuff to do. Car 54, where are you? You're a Citroen D Safari, I guess. 1971, 2.1 liter, 4-speed column shift. This is my daily beater. Yeah, still very fun, reliable. It's tired, but still goes. Still have a lot of fun with it. And did we only have 55? Is that it? Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, right. So car 55 is the 67 Fury that we did a brief feature on here not too long ago. So I bought this car when I was, I think, 16 or 17, and that was a while ago. This is how we're getting to Montreal, so wish us luck. If you're watching this video, we've probably left. This is the final car in the thing, and this is the scratch-built roadster car that I would like to finish up. Now that the DS is done, all of this other stuff can come together. So thank you guys so much for bearing with us here while I deliver the Citroen to Montreal. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope that we have a fun road trip video to show you guys when we get back. Thanks for watching. I hope you had a laugh looking at the junkers. And 56, well, it's good. People ask me how many cars I have, and I never really knew. So now I know it's 56. I guess it's 57 if you count the Volvo that's not here, but who's counting? Thanks, guys. We'll see you very soon. This is a regular contributor.
Same old shit.